Weightlifting is a demanding sport that requires exceptional physical and physiological capabilities, including strength, explosive power, and stability. During competitions, athletes are tasked by two events, clean and jerk and snatch, which are both performed by lifting the weight overhead. As for physical demands, according to Mohammed, weightlifting is a multi-joint exercise which requires a wide range of motion and stability in various joints, including knees, hips, ankles, and shoulders. Research has demonstrated that exercise like the overhead squat can enhance overall coordination movements and have a great control during weightlifting. Moreover, research indicates a strong correlation between strength and power with weightlifting performance. According to Stone, dynamic maximum strength, represented by the one repetition maximum squat, is closely linked to weightlifting performance. Furthermore, Stone suggested that maximum strength is directly related to the number of muscle fibers, implying that weightlifting requires both significant strength and a high muscle fiber count. Regarding explosive power, studies have demonstrated that during the second pull of the weightlifter's maximum raise, the vertical upward speed of the barbell can be as high as 0.88 seconds per meter. Explosive power enable weightlifters to rapidly generate the force and efficiently transfer energy, allowing the barbell to go upward. Graham highlights that reducing the force acceleration time of the barbell can shorten the duration of the lift and increase power output. These findings show the substantial demand for the power in weightlifting. Another research discovered the significant correlation between weightlifters' body proportion and competitive advantage. Shorter athletes have effectively reduced the mechanical torque and vertical distance that the barbell needs to travel. Meanwhile, smaller athletes can utilize more muscle to improve weightlifting performance when compared with larger athletes. In addition, Morris mentioned that weightlifters typically have a lower body fat percentage and a higher muscle mass due to the physiological demands of their sport. Studies have highlighted that excess fat can have negative impact to athletes' explosive power during weightlifting. In terms of muscle fibers, type 2 muscle fibers are beneficial for lifting weights due to the superior contraction and strength, which also have a higher glycolytic metabolic capacity and exhibit a larger cross-section area diameter when compared with type 1 fibers. Therefore, elite weightlifters have a greater need for type 2 fiber to allow them to generate more force and power during lifts. Common injury in weightlifting primarily involve lower back, knee joints, and shoulder joints. The most prevalent type of injury is strains, which a muscle is stretched too much and a part of it tears. At the same time, acute injuries are more common than chronic injuries in weightlifting, while male weightlifters have a higher injury rate than female weightlifters. Acute injuries often occur when the connective tissue between the joints is unable to withstand the heavy weights during lifting. Sprains and strains are the most common acute injuries, and in severe cases, they can lead to spinal and intervertebral disc herniation. Weightlifting involves rapid movements and twisting actions, such as the internal rotation of the barbell to stabilize it during overhead positions, which leads to strains and rotator cuff injuries. Chronic injuries in weightlifting often manifest as repetitive Achilles tendon injuries and as a result of accumulated minor injuries. The shoulder joint and knee joint are the primary site of chronic injuries. The three most common injury locations in weightlifting. The first one is lower back. Injuries in the lower back often occur during movements like squat, clean, and deadlifts, especially when athletes have poor core stability. At the same time, strain are the most common in this area, and in severe cases, they may lead to a disc herniation, followed by shoulder injuries. Repetitive movement in weightlifting can cause tendinitis in the rotator cuff muscles and shoulder injuries, which can result in shoulder dislocations and nerve damage in severe cases. The third one is knee joint. Similar to the shoulder joint, the knee joint is prone to chronic injuries due to repeated movement in weightlifting. Severe injuries in this area can lead to different grades of tears in the meniscus and cruciate ligaments.
Biomechanic in weightlifting is vital for enhancing performance and minimizing injury risk. The snatch in 5 phases: first pull, transition, second pull, catch, and raising. The main difference in clean and jerk is speed jerk. Joint angle and speed are important in biomechanic. In weightlifting, the knee joint transitions from a wide angle at the start to a narrow angle during the transition. Then it will raise to the wideness in the second pull. For speed, research suggests the second pull to be the fastest phase, with snatch velocity reaching up to 1.73 meters per second and clean and jerk up to 2.28 meters per second. After the second pull, athletes execute a triple extension of the hip, knee, and ankle to elevate the barbell to chest height with maximal force. For kinetic training, Kip recommends a stable trunk in the first pull, rapid hip extension in the second, minimal hip motion between pull, and strong, timely knee extension movement during the second pull for optimal kinetic change engagement. A key to efficiency is maintaining the barbell path close to the body's center of mass throughout the lift. Stone identified that skilled athletes who control the barbell's direction can conserve energy and reduce failed lifts. Achieving this ideal trajectory is essential for successful weightlifting execution. The above is the ideal barbell's path of snatch.
First, let me introduce you to the back squat. This is a multi-joint exercise. This is a surgical pain movement. The main muscles are quadriceps, hamstring, gluteus, and adductors. This is a complete movement of squat, mainly for strength training. Athletes need to unraise the bar. For the teaching point, first perform the squat. Stand with your feet apart and toes out. Keep your back straight, chest up and core tight. Sit back and down until thighs are parallel to the floor. For the common error, most people collapse the knee. The correct position is the right side, the knee and toes in the same direction. The second common error, most people lean their body forward. The correct position on the right side. Keep the torso erect, chest up and core tight. In the last common error, most people heels off the ground. The correct position on the right side. Keep the heels on the ground.
Squat is foundational to weightlifting program in building strength. This strength can convert to power to improve performance statistics so that squat have linear relationship with 1 RM and top lifters can lift 18% of their squat mass. Report mentioned that drills involving quick acceleration such as latch, clean, and jet are also important in gaining power.
I will introduce you to the Birdog. This is a multi-joint exercise. This is a transverse pain movement. The main muscle chain are the core, include transverse abdominal and erector spinae. This is the complete movement of Birdog. The exercise mainly for increased intra-abdominal pressure and stability. For the teaching point, first perform a quadruped with alternate arms and leg raise. Begin by placing your hand under your shoulder and your knee under your hip. Lift the opposing arm and leg and stretch fully. Keep your back straight. For the common error, some people's hands and feet are not fully extended. The correct position is the right side. The hands and feet are fully extended and in line with the back. The second common error, some people raise their neck and arm the height. The correct position is the right side, same as the previous one.
As mentioned in the previous injury sessions, to prevent lower back injuries, Birdog performed to strengthen abdominals by protecting the spine. Kinet 2020 pointed out that the Birdog exercise can efficiently engage the endurance of core muscle among weightlifters. In addition, Fictions 2005 confirmed that this exercise can increase muscle tensions and stabilize the spine.
First, I will introduce you the hand power clean. This is a multi-joint exercise. This is a multi-joint exercise. This is a surgical pain movement. The main muscles are the quadriceps, hamstring, and gluteus. This is a complete movement of hand power clean, mainly for power. For the teaching point, first starting position. Stand with feet hip width apart, Toes pointing slightly out. Keep your back flat, chest up and shoulders slightly in front of the bar. Barbell slightly above the knee. Second, in second pull, rapidly extend the hip, knee and ankle to a triple extension. Pull the bar up with your elbow height and to the side to propel the bar upwards. Third, catch. As the barbell reaches its highest point, quickly move your elbow forward to rotate the bar onto the front of the shoulders. Lastly is the recovery. For the common error, doing a full kin is wrong. The correct hand power kin should receive the bar as high as possible without dropping into a squat position. The second common error, use arm to domino execution. The correct should be domino by leg. It can improve by practice clean high pull. The last common error, elbow pointing downward due to a lack of shoulder mobility. The correct from elbow should forward. It can improve by PNF stretch.
Also, numerous studies have highlighted the benefit of hand power kin training for enhanced athletes' explosive power. At the same time, studies have proved that hand power kin have a better effect when compared with front squat and reverse movement jump.